Welcome back to Talk Talk Weekly. Today, our deep dive takes us beneath the waves into the fascinating and often misunderstood world of sharks. Our mission here is really to navigate the myths, unpack the realities, and maybe give you some practical tips for minimizing risk during encounters.
Exactly. And that's so important because the image of a, bloodthirsty killing machine is, yeah, well, it's largely a myth.
Mm.
Sharks are actually the ocean's apex predators. They're absolutely essential for keeping that delicate balance in marine ecosystems. Think lions on the savannah, sort
Well,
of.
right, like a keystone species.
Precisely. Their health directly impacts the health of our oceans. And while, yes, they do inspire fear, the actual risk of a shark bite, it's vanishingly small.
It's such a pervasive image, though, isn't it? That aggressive shark idea. So when we do hear about a shark bite, what's really going on behind those headlines? Are these attacks, like, malicious?
Not usually, no. Most incidents aren't really malicious attacks. They're more often feeding events, maybe a case of mistaken identity, or even protective actions. Kind of like how a dog might bark if you surprise it.
Right, right.
To put it in perspective, the global average is something like 70 unprovoked shark bites each year. And from those, maybe about 5 deaths globally.
Wow, okay, 70 bites and 5 deaths. Globally, that really does put it in perspective. When you think about the millions, maybe billions of times people go in the water worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
those numbers are just tiny.
Incredibly tiny. You actually have a better chance of dying from uh, a bee sting, a dog bite, even a snake bite,
Or lightning.
or lightning, yeah, than from a shark bite. It's kind of astonishing how low those odds really are.
It really is. But, okay, to really understand these rare encounters, we probably need to dig into how they happen. Like, are all shark bites the same?
Oh, definitely not, no.
Yeah.
We usually differentiate between provoked and unprovoked bites.
Okay, provoked meaning.
Provoked means a human basically initiated the interaction. So maybe harassing a shark, trying to unhook one from a fishing line, or maybe even trying to feed them. And on that note, we really have to stress this: never, ever feed wildlife. It just causes problems.
Good point. Very important. Okay, so what about unprovoked bites then? The ones that happen without us doing anything.
Right. Unprovoked bites occur in the shark's natural habitat with no human provocation. These actually give us the most insight into natural shark behavior.
Makes sense.
And these tend to fall into 3 main types. First, there are hit-and-run bites. These are pretty common near beaches, often in murky water.
Okay.
The shark might mistake a person's movement for prey, like a fish, bites once, realizes the mistake, and just leaves quickly. Injuries are usually minor.
The mistaken identity case.
Exactly. Then you have sneak bites. These tend to happen in deeper waters, sort of out of the blue, no warning.
Yeah.
And these, unfortunately, can lead to serious injury or sometimes death.
Hmm.
And finally, there are bump and bites. Here, the shark might circle, maybe bump the victim first, almost like investigating, before biting. These can also lead to serious or even repeated injuries.
Okay, wow. 3 distinct types there. So, given these fascinating insights and knowing the risk is already remarkably low, what practical steps can you, listening now, take to minimize even those rare encounters?
Yeah, absolutely. We've pulled together some key tips from the source material. First off, always stay with a buddy. Sharks are more likely to approach solitary individuals.
Safety in numbers, got it.
Right. Also, try to avoid swimming during low light hours, so dawn, dusk, or at night. A lot of sharks are most active then.
Okay, that makes sense.
And maybe leave the shiny jewelry on the shore. Reflected light can sometimes look like fish scales flashing.
Oh, interesting. Didn't think of that.
Yeah. And avoid excessive splashing. That can create low-frequency sounds that might mimic distressed prey,
So stay calm in the water.
pretty much. Also, be cautious in areas between sandbars or near steep drop-offs. Those are known spots where sharks sometimes hang out.
Good to know.
And, while human blood isn't really a known attractant for sharks, it's probably still wise to stay out of the water if you have an open wound that's bleeding.
Better safe than sorry on that one.
Exactly. And lastly, try to avoid areas with known effluents or sewage outlets, or places with lots of active fishing, especially sport or commercial fishing.
Why those areas specifically?
Well, they often concentrate bait fish. Diving seabirds are a good clue, too. Basically, you're avoiding the shark's potential buffet line.
Okay. Makes perfect sense.
And of course, if you do see sharks, just calmly and slowly get out of the water. Don't panic and splash.
Right. Okay, so we spent some time debunking myths, understanding the risks or lack thereof, and how to safely share the water. But, this deep dive wouldn't really be complete without flipping the perspective a bit. We need to acknowledge a crucial, often overlooked truth. Sharks under attack.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a stark contrast, isn't it?
It really is.
Right.
While human encounters resulting in death are incredibly rare, human impact on shark populations is, well, it's massive.
It's huge. Sharks have these incredible senses, these amazing adaptations, making them formidable predators, right?
Hmm.
But they're remarkably vulnerable to something as simple as a baited hook. The stress of just being caught on a line can actually be fatal for some species. And this leads to populations being overfished, threatened, even endangered globally.
That's sobering. Is anything being done?
Thankfully, yes. Many areas, including the U.S., are developing better fishery management plans. And certain species like the great white, sand tiger, whale sharks, basking sharks, they've received special governmental protection. But there's still a long way to go.
So our deep dive today really highlights that understanding sharks, it helps us appreciate their vital role in our oceans and frankly minimizes our perceived risk.
It does. And it really raises an important question for all of us, I think. Given how vulnerable sharks actually are and a really significant impact on them, how can we foster a sustainable coexistence?
Yeah.
How do we ensure the health of our oceans for both us humans and for these absolutely essential creatures?
That's definitely something to think about. We encourage you, the listener, to maybe explore further data. The International Shark Attack File is a great resource. And just, continue appreciating these truly magnificent animals from a place of knowledge, not fear.